It's Nolan. Yeah, she from a small town, pecan brown, holding it down. On the way to college, dodging them clowns, fixing the crown. Yeah, off kilter but beautiful with no filters and lip fillers, making them girls jealous. But really, she's simple, ain't thinking about it. She don't see what's popping, stick to herself, spiritually vibing. Her weakness is kindness, open to meeting people, but she don't see intention. She been sheltered, so when she gain the trust, believe in anything you tell her. Like a street smart, natural sweetheart, swept off her feet by some nigga that call herself unique. They start buying and spending more time together through cuffing. Whether she with whatever, he got a hold of her hidden treasure. Next thing you know, she pregnant, stomach bulging. Homie losing composure through the term. This nigga barely sober. She insecure about his whereabouts. He quit the warehouse. She ain't hear from dude in days. Sleeping on his friend's couch. That's what he told her. But he's selling dope, trying to buy some baby coats. Caught up in the life, got arrested. Now she left the coat. Damn. Black queen in a vacant castle. It's like having a passport with nowhere to travel. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Inside is what it do. Much love and respect to everybody that's continuing to choose Inside the Industry with J Nolan as a source, as a platform to follow, as somebody to keep, in the good graces. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man, this content game. It's tough out here, man. A lot of motherfuckers is being compromised. A lot of motherfuckers is going out sad. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in daily, sometimes twice, 2-3 times a day. I greatly appreciate y'all. So what I want to do in this moment is go ahead and shout out a few of our nearest and dearest, I should say, because y'all contribute to the channel. Y'all help keep this thing in rotation. And I want to make sure that y'all feel, I always say, I want to make sure that y'all feel, appreciated. So give me a moment here with these shout outs. So for our latest super thanks contributors, what's the T? I'm just now getting to you. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. Coral Reef, I appreciate you. Jay Stokes, greatly appreciate you. Miss Filey, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. And I think last but certainly not least, JD, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all contributions to the channel. Hold on. We ain't got the win. Hold on. Something's missing here. I knew I was looking a little empty. I'm over here readjusting my angle. There we go, baby. The hell? But yeah, in the honor of y'all contributions, I do want to go ahead and run Lotto real quick, and then we're going to get into the show. All right, real quick. We ain't played it in a minute, so let's go.
Ooh,
hey!
When I done came up out the
Say,
bottom.
ooh, yeah.
Got fresh like I just hit the lotto.
Say, ooh, yeah.
They say money can't fix all your problems.
Ooh, yeah. What I say?
Throw it in my wallet.
Hey! Man, I done
came up out the bottom.
got fresh
I
like.
just hit the lotto.
They say
money can't fix all your problems.
hey, well, let's throw it in my wallet. Once again, much love and respect to everybody that's been contributed to the channel with the Inside the Industry show. Make sure y'all tune in Saturday afternoon, probably 2 o'clock. I'm going to put an official update on there for y'all for when we do the live listening session music review. Okay? But let's go ahead and get into the show. First up, we're going to get into Drake and Lil Yachty. Now, they've got a new leak out. I guess you could call it a leak because it's not an official release. Kai Cenat ended up playing it on his stream. And I don't know what to make of this. I'm going to go ahead and play it because it does seem to be cleared for the moment. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this record. What is this song even called before we get started? Super Soak is what they're calling it. That's the working title. I'm sure when or if it comes out, it'll probably be titled something else. Let's hope. But Kai Cenat went on his stream, played a new Drake and Lil Yachty record. So let's see what we got. In the interest of fairness, we're gonna see what we got.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. So let's clear out the paint for real talk, real reality here. I don't think this is a official song. I don't think this is meant to come out. I don't think it's ever going to come out. If it does come out, it may drop on, a Lil Yachty project, inconsequential to anything going on with Drake. But this feels like further damage control. What do I think of Drake's part? It's Drake. You know what I mean? It's not something I'm gonna find myself playing. If it were to come on outside, like if I were, and I don't really be out like that, you know what I'm saying? If I were to be at some sort of convention, a festival, you know what I'm saying? If I'm out going to like one of these little what do they call these things, man? Like the food markets where they be having like 10 different places to choose from and it comes on inside of there. I'm not gonna frown my face up. But it doesn't sound like anything that we haven't heard before. It sounds like, to be honest, it doesn't even sound like the latest and greatest from Drake, if I gotta be honest. Like, it's a step below where he's already been at. It's just very stereotypical cookie cutter bullshit, right? Still trying to appeal to this younger crowd that's not growing with you. They're not benefiting you. Although you're still at the top of the game in terms of like your last album debuting at #1, you're declining. You know what I'm saying? So appealing to this younger generation is not actually helping you to grow your brand. You're just #1 in a genre that's declining. The only person we see kind of ascending to new levels, and I don't mean to throw Kendrick in here as even on a competition level, is that's the only other artist we see that like is climbing forward, climbing upward in terms of like sales, narrative shifting, young and old people being able to relate to regardless of the content. You're descending. And the fact that you're kind of refusing to grow with your audience, refusing to grow with your style, refusing to grow with your narrative, refusing to grow with the content that you're placing within your music. She was a hoe, but I ain't judging. You know what I'm saying? As a 40-year-old man, like, you done smashed enough women. She done smashed enough niggas. Anybody you with, whether they was past hoes, had a hoe phase, or whatever, that's nothing to call out. I don't know, man. And I feel like anytime I do these, it could be interpreted as like overly analytical or critical. And I'm not trying to come across that way in any capacity. These are the same critiques I've had of the last 2 Drake albums. You could go back and pull up the files before I change my camera and all of my shit. You know what I mean? You'll see. So this is a pretty consistent critique. It's the same critique that's been present on Drake for quite some time now. And based off this record, this isn't changing anything. Now, what I will say, I believe all of this is, like I said before, damage control. This is a throwaway. This is something that was in the tuck for, it sounds like 2 albums ago, to be honest. This sounds like 2021 pack. If we're being honest, that song I just played y'all sounds like it's from the 2021-2022 pack out of Drake's hard drive. This is not something I see him trying to push as a single. This is not something I see them. They say there's supposed to be a music video. Again, I feel like if anybody benefits from having this record, it's Lil Yachty. It would go on one of his projects. It would be something to help him jumpstart a campaign for his own solo work. But this benefits Drake none. But what I do think he's doing is trying to put out the fire, right? And the fire that I'm talking about is the chatter between him and Kendrick Lamar. Now, when I say he's trying to put out the fire on the chatter of that, I'm not saying he's trying to get people to stop talking about him and Kendrick, because he's continued to feed that. But what I believe he's trying to do, because every single day we wake up, there's one or two Drake updates contributing to either beef talk, sneak dissing, something regarding Not Like Us, or a sacrifice of a song, right? Wagwan Delilah, You My Everything with Sexy Red. I won't even count the Camila Cabello shit, because that was already done before everything took place. But everything that we've heard has not expounded artistically. It hasn't been Drake material, right? It hasn't been a solo record. It hasn't been current sounding to where it like expresses where he's at today, or where he's going future wise. We're not hearing a new sound that's like, oh shit, he finna change the game with this. Even the fucking what was the other leak? The fucking house music sound like a honestly never mind throwaway. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think he's purposely putting this stuff out there to make it a little bit corny to keep talking about him, right? It's like, let me just keep sacrificing little shit. We could burn through the hard drives with shit. You know what I'm saying? Until niggas get tired of this narrative. Niggas get tired of talking about me and Kendrick Lamar, because Kendrick's not going to come outside. He's not going to contribute to the fodder. He's not going to contribute to the meme culture aspect that Drake seems to live in. So if you let Kendrick, because this is a battle of fan bases at this point. If you let Kendrick's fans continue to rest their laurels on Not Like Us, dominating the charts, dominating the clubs, dominating the parties, dominating the DJ sets, and if you let it just ride, which is what I would have suggested, is go regroup privately, make a banger of an album, let niggas have their fun this summer, right? You were planning to hit niggas this summer, but you played your hand wrong, and it just is what it is. But that doesn't mean that you can't come back from it in terms of feeding your base and feeding the greater mainstream hip hop consensus, because not everybody is going to stand on business when it comes to the Drake hate. You know what I'm saying? I got to be very honest about that. There's a lot of people that are out here spewing, we don't fuck with him, culture vulture, stealing this, that, and the third. But when he drops something worth hearing, I think the narrative will change. I'm one of those people. I'm not dedicated to hating anybody. It's not my responsibility to do that. I don't wake up with that shit on my mind. I don't give a fuck enough about these people to wake up with hate in my heart towards anybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we can, you know what I mean? Now, the extracurricular shit, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I feel like he is, again, if he let the Kendrick fans and just the general hip hop consensus who's rolling with Kendrick, if he allows them to keep playing this out, he's going to keep looking like the loser, right? We know he's petty. We know he can't accept losses very well. That's not something he was ever accustomed to. It's not like he was an athlete growing up. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, he learned how to play basketball after he became a celebrity and got in the gym with trainers. That's not a shot. But he's not somebody that's accustomed to actually being a competitor through like early life achievements, right? So all of this came around graduating high school, going into adulthood. He became a competitor. He learned to compete through music, right? Through music charts, sales, going against his contemporaries. So he doesn't accept that well. So what he's doing, again, is drowning out the scene. I'm going to show up here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to post this photo. I'm going to be here, right? Oh, shit. The niggas in Vancouver tried to jump on Ross. I'm going to support that. Y'all gave me some extra fuel to the fire. Bet. We're going to go to New Ho King. We're going to eat there. Y'all try to make it seem like it ain't safe for me to be there. I'm going to keep going there, getting the Kendrick Lamar special. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Because another thing that he understands is people such as myself, the commentators, even the guys, even the acts, the Joes, the Charlemagnes, the Elliots, the DJ Heads, all of us that are in this space, and I'm not putting myself in that conversation as if I'm, at that same metric level, right? But even others, yes, we come and we talk about this stuff and we have the conversations, but on a humanistic level, niggas is really tired of talking about this nigga. Let's be honest. Now, Ack may be in a different boat because he's a Drake stan. He's a fanatic, self-admitted from his point of view, right? So anything that he can get to rejoice in that fanhood, he's gonna take it. Same way I feel necessarily about Kendrick. When we get a Kendrick leak, we get some unreleased music, we've played it on the show. Hey, I've been a Kendrick fan over a decade, and he doesn't drop as frequently as other artists. So when we get a little scoop, it's like, okay, let's see what he got. That doesn't mean I like everything I hear from the nigga. Y'all saw that in real time with the battle. Or even if I like something, it doesn't mean that he's beyond critique. But my whole thing is, he is trying to exhaust the commentators. He's like, if I just keep putting shit out 2-3 times a day, every day, these niggas gonna get tired of talking about me. The listeners and the viewers are gonna get tired of hearing about all of this inconsequential shit regarding me. It's gonna become corny to keep feeding into this thing. And I think that's his plan. Although it looks like he's corny doing it, and I genuinely believe he's a corny person. I believe that you can't run from who you actually are. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a shot. Corny people are cool too in their own way. But I believe, and this is something that he's been doing since Hotline Bling, the choreographer that he worked with for Hotline Bling, if y'all remember, came out and said the little dance that he was doing in the video, he knew it was corny. He knew that the consensus on him was corny, right? She was cringing watching him do the video, but she saluted him for his audacity to do it and put it out in the manner of which it came out, basically lending itself to meme culture and doing it at his own expense. So he leans into making himself look corny. I think that is 1,000% true on his part, right? I think even the bedazzled Timbs and stuff he knows is ridiculous, but he leans into corny shit because he knows people are gonna talk about it. But the more I do corny shit, niggas is gonna get tired of talking about it, which is gonna eventually open up the market to be like, man, I'm not covering this shit no more. Now, for the people that are desperate for the clicks, the likes, the views, the monetization, it is what it is. But he's like, I'm banking on motherfuckers getting tired of this shit. And by September, if I can exhaust all you niggas on like the negative perspectives, the hate train, this, that, and the third, y'all gonna get tired of talking about me. All I gotta do is strike and come with the real shit that I've been crafting behind the scenes. Because I do not believe for not 1 second this fucking Super Soaked song with him and Lil Yachty is brand new, hot off the presses material. Again, I feel like that's 2021, 2022 pack of throwaways that was never intended to come out. But while I'm egging on its narrative and trying to keep myself in the blogs, but by simultaneously keeping myself in the blogs every fucking day, y'all gonna get tired of talking about these minute ass things that I'm doing. So y'all, once y'all get tired of it, hoorah, I'm gonna hit y'all with a hit. Is that gonna work? I don't know. You gotta come with something that's gonna push the limits. You gotta come with something that people are not expecting. And the real thing that's gonna put you in that bracket of what people are not expecting is to rap. We done heard you sing. We done heard you sing melodic rap. We done heard you auto-tune it up. We done heard you do the young nigga shit. We done heard you perform songs written by Yachty for the last few years. We done heard you, you know what I'm saying, And those records ain't translating. Not to the Drake stratosphere that people have known and loved over the course of your career. So going out kicking and screaming, trying to be the 24-year-old that you're not, makes no sense. Now, again, if all you derive from that entire, I wouldn't even call it a rant, but analysis is negativity, I challenge you to listen to it again and or just log the fuck off, because clearly you don't want to understand. Okay? We're going to move on with the show. Next up, we've got somebody out here accusing boss man D-Lo of stealing the Detroit flow. What say you, good people? Now, of course, we know boss man D-Lo's been taking over the game for the last, all year. Last year, I guess you could say, but definitely 2024. Get in with me. That shit been going crazy. He's doing remixes. He's doing features. And he's building. He's buzzing. But now we've got a Detroit rapper by the name of Reese Moneybag, who's coming out and saying that boss man D-Lo has completely jacked the Detroit sound, flow, aesthetic, and he's taking it to the charts. And it seems like he's not feeling it. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull that up.
Yeah, when you listen to all his beats, bro, you listen to all his beats, all them Detroit beats. You listen to his bars, that nigga definitely, he f with the flow. That's why we f with him so heavy. That's why we can embrace the sound, because it's Detroit shit. You feel me? That ain't no Florida flow. Kodak Black don't rap like that. Rollo don't rap like that. Go to any Florida artist, they don't rap like that. Spot 'em Got 'em don't rap like that. Come on, man. That's a setback on. He probably just sat back on the screen and watched Detroit niggas go so crazy on YouTube for so long. He like, shit, I can rap like that too.
Yeah, a lot of people are singing like Lotto and stuff like that are really taken from the sound.
Man, definitely, bro. From the shit Rio and them did, all the way to our beats, to our swag, to even the shit we talking about, bro. They stealing everything from us. You know what I'm saying? They just sitting back, stealing everything and giving no credit, though. We're trying, I ain't trying to throw no shade or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? He had Lando. You know what I'm saying? He had to sharpen Lando to usher him in the game and show him and the shitty boys how to maneuver, how to do this shit. And you know what I'm saying? So he really didn't have no hard ass grind for real on his own. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, Tron was working so hard that's how he got Lando's notice in the first place.
No,
because Lando was scouting.
Lando was getting him so many features, bro. Like,
all right, so that's homie from Detroit basically making the claim that boss man D-Lo been, running off with the sound, running off with the flow, and then of course he says that the entire industry is poaching from what they're doing. And I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. I agree with him in many aspects. However, although the Detroit sound over the course of the last 5 years has been a certain style, a certain sound, I think you also gotta understand that what y'all are doing, what y'all have turned into the Detroit sound currently, came from somewhere else. When I listen to boss man D-Lo, I hear Juvenile. Right? Go back and listen to Juvenile. And I'm not just talking about play Back That Ass Up. Right? Because I think a lot of people get caught up on that one fucking song and think that's Juvenile's entire existence. No, I'm talking about go back to Soldier Rags. Go back to... Y'all, as a hip-hop fan, we hear shit that people don't. Go back to the Juvie before the fame, those first couple albums before shit really popped off. Then listen to the first couple albums, because the album cut's gonna tell you what I'm talking about. Listen to the beats Manny Fresh was making during that time period. The beats with the y'all know that fucking because niggas ain't really using snares like that as much these days. Niggas is using that little choo, choo, choo as a snare damn near. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't just making sounds like Timbaland, nigga. Man. Go back and listen to that shit, man. And to be perfectly honest, Bossman D-Lo flow, the way he raps today ain't the way the nigga rapped just a couple years ago. And that's not an indictment on him. He found something that worked for him. He transmuted the juvenile flow, which is what hip hop does. Hip hop and just music in general, we move in cycles. We pull from the previous 20 years to create something new, or we revive it. We revitalize it. Same way dad hats are the shit. These hats ain't no different than the hats them niggas was wearing in 1993, right? So that's more like a 30-year thing. But like, you see, we've been wearing these motherfuckers for 10 years, damn near. So everything moves in cycles and waves. There was a point in time where this sweatshirt that I'm wearing right now would be deemed as like broke nigga attire. But now we're in the athleisure era. Right? Niggas doing nothing but crew neck sweatshirts. I mean, look at people's fashion line. Crew neck sweatshirts, fucking box print tees. Everything is coming from what was already done, right? So, to me, Bossman D-Lo is nothing but a 2024 reincarnation of Juvenile, right? And hopefully I don't get no claiming on this, but I want to play a little bit of some old Bossman D-Lo for people that haven't, went and checked it out. Not that he's like a huge celebrity, but I just want to, y'all know that song. When I'm gonna go, nigga hit the club, hit the flow, hit hibachi. You know, that was not his flow. And he's been using that flow for like 2 years. And it's really catching on mainstream now. But if you go back 3 years, it's a different flow, different story. Nigga was actually a lot more of a lyrical rapper, if you will. Had a way more straightforward, direct delivery. He found his niche. All right, so we just did a quick little check on YouTube to make sure we good to go on this shit. I'm going to just play a sample. We're not going to play the whole song. I just want y'all to hear how he was rapping before the fame, all right?
Bro, what happened, man?
Long ass intro.
Hey, D-Lo. I remember late nights, couldn't sleep, nigga, gotta hit the road. I don't know what you're mad at me for, we got the same 24. Dropped the up in the pot, let it lock, it came back 24. I ain't scared to blow it back, fuck nigga, I go and get some more. Congratulations, met a boss nigga. Tell your plug, fuck with me, I get it off quicker. Power jaws pulling in and out the driveway. Big glocks, bet you won't come at her sideways. She a certified freak, real dope baby. Spin on it, twerk on it, girl, go crazy. 3:30 in the morning, serving dope patients. I touch down with them bird, Baltimore Ravens. Nigga VIP Paul, won't do no waiting. Big Montclair coat, 1880. You still trying to shake something, you gon' keep shaking. Keep fires cold out here, I can't sleep naked.
See, he was doing like a bar for bar type of flow. You know what I'm saying? On the hook, he kind of was trying to do melodic shit, but it's way different than a when I was getting up, when I wake up in the morning, gotta go and brush my teeth. Nigga talking all this shit, I gotta get the glizzy. You know what I'm saying? Just a different thing. It's a different vibe, different style, different flow. You know what I mean? And again, that's not a knock on him. You see, the beat was still there. It's still kind of a Detroit type of beat. But, you know, you got to point out what's there and what it is. You know what I mean? But, again, for all the Detroities, I love y'all. And I love that y'all crafted something that y'all were able to, you know, create or make that was going to be regionally sound for y'all. But at least acknowledge where y'all got that sound from. That sound was around before, you know what I'm saying? You go back to early Cash Money songs, that's exactly what they tracks sounded like. Let's not act like y'all not, you know what I mean, influenced by nothing. We're going to keep the thing going, though, because this ain't a Boss Man D-Lo show. But I saw that online, and I thought that was interesting, and I said, you know what? I can see that, but I can also see behind the curtain. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about Joe Budden. Joe Budden recently came out, and basically, he feels like Kendrick, because he don't like the way that Big Sean is out here sneak dissing. Okay? He feels like the songs that Big Sean has been dropping lately, although he said that none of those are aimed at Kendrick Lamar, I guess he feels a little bit differently. I guess he feels like he's throwing rocks and hiding his hand and letting the narrative float that he's going at Kanye. I think he's genuinely going at Kanye. They had a falling out that he never really got to address in his music. So I think now is the time that it's happening. But Joe just doesn't like the fact that there's so much of a guessing game around who Sean is talking about. He don't like that. So let's get into that, shall we? Give me a second. Let me pull it up. That now. Shit, nigga. I'm just playing. But let me go ahead and pull this shit up and we'll get to it.
Is respectfully, if you're watching. My problem with Big Sean is respectfully, if you're watching Big Sean, I mean no disrespect by this, is anytime, my problem with him is the vagueness in which come with his disses. That's my problem with Big Sean.
Okay, that's fair.
Big Sean does lyrically diss people. He does. He does. Mm-hmm. And then we hear it as fans, and we get to guessing, and then every guess we say, he says, you're wrong. But he don't never tell us who he dissing. Now, not that he has to,
I don't like
but our guesses be sounding accurate to us. When we thought that you and Kendrick had something going on for a little while, he told me on the phone I was wrong. I thought on the phone that was cap. Later it turned out, Joe be right. Y'all artists, because of the political correctness that you have to carry your brand and your business with, y'all can't tell us when one of these niggas is pissing you off, and it happens more often than not. Y'all get pissed off on just who name got the bigger font on the festival flyer. You want me to come here and talk about all the things that really piss y'all artists off?
That's true.
That is a fact.
You niggas hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's Joe with his assessment of Big Sean sneak dissing on new music. Somebody on Twitter says they need to go ahead and have Big Sean talk to Joe Budden. Go sit in there with Ice and Flip. So somebody says, hey, Joe Budden podcast need to bring Big Sean up there, have a conversation, clear up some of these theories, some of these narratives, some of these ideas that people have about him. Let him speak directly to it. Big Sean then comes back and says, I love that. So basically, that just goes and confirms, because now that Big Sean came out and addressed it, him and Joe were having phone conversations back then. That phone call, that text, that olive branch is being extended. I guarantee, well, I won't say guarantee, but I'm pretty sure within the next 30, 60 days, Big Sean will pop up on the Joe Budden podcast. When does Sean's album drop? Let me see. Big Sean, Better Me Than You. I think he recently... Okay. Big Sean is back dropping his 6th studio album next month, August, Friday 9th. Better Me Than You. And I guess in his promo, he says the pressure of life, being a new dad. I don't want to hear that shit. Being a new dad, being an artist that's growing, being a human in development, and embracing it all led him to a clarity on what he needed to focus on to find a piece of happiness. He says the past few years making this album have been a journey to say the least, but I'm glad we finally here. Okay? So that's coming from album promo that Big Sean has come out. That's a statement, kind of like press release about the overview of the project, I guess you could say. And that's where we stand. And today is July 24th. His album is dropping on August 9th. So approximately 2 weeks. I think either the week of the album dropping or the week after the album drops so they could actually talk about it. We see Big Sean making it to the Joe Budden podcast. As a matter of fact, Sean was just out in New York. He's been spending some time out in New York. He was just getting a chopped cheese at a bodega out there. He might still be in New York, right? And we know Detroit ain't that far anyway. You could get there pretty quickly. So I think they do the pod in Jersey. But y'all know it don't take much to make it happen. So my prediction is within the next 30 days, Big Sean shows up on the Joe Budden podcast. It's going to give him a great press for the album. You know, Joe Budden's full episodes range anywhere from 130, 250,000 views on long form. I'm not talking about the clips. Big Sean is somebody people want to hear from. He doesn't do a lot of interviews. He definitely doesn't do a lot of like long sit downs with nobody. Def Jam has done a terrible job of promoting him since he's been a solidified Def Jam artist. So I'm sure this album budget was completely spent on sample clearances and maybe potential features. There's not going to be much marketing going into this project, just like there wasn't into Detroit 2. So going on Joe Budden podcast, he'll probably get 400,000, maybe even 500,000 people to tune in because that's going to be one of the only platforms worth seeing him on. So mark my word, y'all come back to this video when it happens. And he going to go on there and he going to fucking spin Joe Budden the entire show, right? Everything that Joe thinks is a diss, he going to say, bro, that wasn't a diss. That's just rap. Nah, man, see, what made you see it like that? I don't see it like that. Mark my words. But when niggas was asking him about them Kendrick disses before it came out that he was really throwing shots, that nigga was doing that shit back then. And you're like, man, nah, I ain't who y'all think I'm going at, man. I'm just rapping, man. I'm just being creative. Till Kendrick came out calling him a little bitch all over the damn album. Anyway, we're going to keep the show rolling. Next up, XXL Cypher. Yeah, we talked about the cover. You know what I mean? We talked about the artist that decided to dip out on the Cypher. What was that nigga name? Amiri Rich or some shit like that? Them niggas was contemplating taking his ass off the cover in completion because he dipped out, but they kept him. But for some reason, they decided to throw him under the bus. Nonetheless, in the promotion of the fucking cover, ain't that about a bitch? You motherfuckers chose me to be on your cover. I show up for the photo shoot. I show up for everything. I don't do the Cypher. Y'all niggas say, hey, one of these bitch ass niggas skipped out on the Cypher. He said, man, I ain't tell y'all I was finna get no clothes, man. I just walked out. Oh boy, y'all should have took the nigga off. Y'all gotta stand up. Y'all gotta stand on business, man. If a nigga don't appreciate the opportunity and everything that come with it, why would you keep him on there? That just shows how desperate y'all niggas are to keep this shit rolling. But we gonna keep this shit rolling today. Okay? So XXL Cypher. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna listen to it. We're not gonna pull up the actual visual element of it because XXL gonna claim it. And if they might claim the fucking audio too. So if this segment don't make it to the show, it is what it is. But first up, we've got this Cypher with Big X the Plug, Boss Man D-Lo, and Maya the Don. Hold on. All right. This is Big X the Plug, Boss Man D-Lo, Maya the Don.
Hey, let's go. You know I rip 6 double O. A bitch nigga reach for my chain and this bitch on my soul. Then that boy gotta go. The baddest of bitches be on me and all of my niggas. Soon as we hit the dough, she really was selling them rocks till I started progressing and saving life. See, really, I'm kind of the biggest. They call me Big X. Baby, if you didn't know, he named a top 5 in the city and don't mention me. Then he play with his nose. These niggas get caught in these gyms and go sit in that cell and can't stick to the code. Nigga, you pussy. I heard that you froze your partner. Red, y'all know to be told.
That was Big X the Plug. Next up, Bossman D-Lo.
Come here, babe. You so goddamn fine. What's your number? I've been beating up the road. I got scars on my knuckle. Cheat chasing, highway speed racing, doing a Honda. I'm in traffic, driving fucking G-Wagon like a Honda. Niggas hate cause they ain't nuts. Fuck them niggas, I'm rich as fuck. You looking for me, I'm cooking up. Where it's at, I'm pushing up. Money good, trout swinging. I'm beating the pot up like I'm angry. I can run it up with no angles. I got chicken like Bojangle. I got chicken like Zaxby, nigga. Want some? Get at me, nigga. I'm Mr. Beat the fucking road. I'm Mr. Fuck up traffic, nigga. I'm on a jet, drinking champagne with no ice, nigga. I got too much dog shit on me, run a light, nigga. Fuck the lanes, you look better with a boss, baby. I buy you Carhartt, let me nail you to the cross, baby. You look good in that dress, but take it off, baby.
Maya the Don up next.
Yeah, Bitches tryna count me out, and that shit ain't adding up, huh? It's a 5th cypher I smoked this year, I still ain't passed the blunt, huh? Ever since I hit the scene, I got all these bitches gagged. 101 custom jeans, couple beans to pop a tag. She keep dropping all this music, someone tell her that it's whack. All the streams of income, I feel like I'm copping that. 100 racks in my bag, 100 pounds on my neck. I just left the Louis store, and there ain't no Louis left. My closet got more owls than sacks, that shit look like the outlet. My dress still smelling like the model, this fit ain't even out yet. I've been killing all you hoes, low bitch, I'm still the baddest. I should claim you on my sons, I'ma claim you on my taxes. I put belt the ass and pen the pad, foot on next, these bitches mad. She asks where her nigga at, she can't get her nigga back. Bitch, I'm bigger than the state, what a Spurs play. She a bum, why would she wear that on her birthday? I'm at gala for the function on a Thursday. Bum bitch contest, you in first place. Been on the big Don, I'm a bad bitch with a bankroll. Bad and bougie, I been the type to go stink face on a stink hole. Johnny Dang doing home deliveries, niggas got me snowed in. Vacay wins clear water and white sand, I put my toes in. Touch the mill at 21, fuck I look like being humble. I put more on the ring than a fucking Royal Rumble. Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that cypher was mid as fuck. Hey man, y'all supposed to be professional rappers? What the hell's going on? Hey man, Big X the Plug was the worst out of the 3, I gotta be honest. And out of the 3, I probably would be more inclined to listen to Big X the Plug's music. But his cypher verse, dog shit. Bossman D-Lo, cypher verse. Nah. He was skating a little bit, but nah. Maya the Dawn, what was up with your flow? I hate to do this because it make me come across as a hater, but I'm just like, man, what the fuck, man? We got Southside on the beats, and what's funny to what be so weird to me is my first thought was when we took the cypher from like actual boom bap freestyle type beats. If you put the word freestyle type beat in, you typically are going to get like a boom bap 90s, 2000s type of beat where you could kind of like actually rap and be lyrical because that's what a cypher was made for. But when I think about it, it's like, okay, it's 2024. Everybody's typically writing their bars to a trap beat. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best etiquette. It's not the best cypher etiquette to play trap beats. Like, I just saw a West Coast cypher where they was freestyling over Not Like Us. I thought it was it was teetering the line of cheesy because Not Like Us is just such a big song. But when you listen to the tempo of the Not Like Us song, you could get on there and you can bar up. On this type of beat from Southside, you're basically stuck in a format where if you're not like a Joyner Lucas, we're not going to use this person example. if you're not like a Joyner Lucas, if you're not like a, I don't know, Royce 5'9", Eminem, J Nolan, you know, an artist that kind of like attacks trap beats. And when I say attacks trap beats, that means that you can like put on like 4-5 different flows in a clinic. If you're not a Megan Thee Stallion who has those flows in the tuck, well, I'll even throw an Erica Banks out there. I think she would have shine on this. Then you're gonna sound like you're just spitting a verse off your album or your mixtape, which you're typically not trying to impress nobody with your bars with those types of flows, right? Or those types of lyrics. You're just vibing out. So none of what y'all said really mattered. It was like 3 minutes of, damn, I guess we here now. You know what I mean? Maya the Dawn tried. She had a couple cool punchlines in there. She was talking about claiming niggas on her taxes. And, you know, she had a couple bars in there, but her flow, she East Coast through and through. You know what I mean? If you would have I think at some point, maybe the Freshman Cypher needs to be done away with. Maybe do a show. Do a live. It don't even got to be live. But do a XXL intimate show of these artists in that same warehouse, because I can't show it here because they claim the shit. But do a show with these niggas. Let them perform their own shit. Because the Cypher's not actually bringing any additional interest. The Cypher's not showing us anything that's going to make us be like, oh, wow, I didn't know they could do that. Because these artists are not pushing themselves to go to Cyphers and be like, okay, I put out this style of music, but when I get in the Cypher, I'm going to give you, you know, another side of my artistry. I'm going to give y'all more of the stuff that I came up doing. Because just about every rapper, I don't give a fuck who it is, unless they just blew up off their first song. If you've been rapping for 5, 6, 7 years, there was an era where you tried to approach things lyrically and you switched up and said, shit, let me focus on learning how to like get my cadence together, get my, you know what I'm saying, get my style together, get my delivery. You know what I mean? I'm gonna focus more on those elements. But this shit's not impressive. This shit doesn't add any. If anybody was curious about these 3 artists before they watched this video or heard these raps, nobody's going to be influenced to go check them out after hearing this. Be honest. There's another one coming though. Let's see if this second batch can do any better. So the second batch, we've got
the most popular,
that Mexican OT, Skilla Baby, Scarlett, Cash Cobain, and Lay Banks. Now, it is my understanding that the freshman cypher or the freshman class is supposed to be 10 artists. However, it seems that only 8 participated. Okay? Unless there's another one coming out. I doubt it. Okay? But we're going to go ahead and run this and see what they on. It's another beat by Southside. I don't know if this is the beat they finna rap on though.
Ho, stop calling me the number one Latino rapper, bitch, because I'm shitting on the blacks and whites, it's not just Mexicans. OT, you made the XXL list, I'm screaming, fuck that shit. You could catch me sipping on some medicine, what Texas is. Come to Texas, you see shit you never seen, like what is swinging, bitch, I'm in the slab inside the country, slow loud and I'm banging. I'm from BK with they house, we drag nuts and leave them hanging. I'm pimping hoes and slanging balls, little bitch, better have my payment player made. I just came, and y'all bitches came with me, great digger. I'm a wig splitter, keep that thing with me, blue gun, clip look like I see it's gang banging with me. Call y'all bitch, tell her come over, she gon' choo-choo train with me. Got a homie looking like the children of the corn. We gon' hit a drop out, we gon' slide on the corner. If they don't let me in, I'ma kick in the door. Pop, 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 hit him up with 4-3. Him in the con, we geeking. Got a halo, but I'm in the demon. Don't be a hero, cause like Sub-Zero. I push up on y'all block and I freeze it. Diamonds in my mouth, I hoe, we be cheesing. Ballin' hard going in for no reason. I gotta tell my people that the weekend to be okay. We taking over the season. Anybody say they got a problem, hit it with the apple. Papa, I put it on mama, I'm bringing the drama. Mama look better like I was Osama, I'm turning
that. What the fuck I'm talking about? You getting a cypher, you gotta bring 2, 3, 4, 5 flows with you. Let me rewind this shit back. Mexican OT? Yeah. Don't come to fucking play with it. The hell you show up for? Come on.
but I'm in the demon. Don't be a hero, cause lights up zero. I push up on your block and I freeze it. Diamonds in my mouth, I hope we be cheesing. Ballin' hard going in for no reason. I gotta tell my people that we gonna be okay. We taking over the season. Anybody say they got a problem, hit it with the apple. Papa, I put it on mama, I'm bringing the drama. Mama little butter like I was Osama. I'm Terminator, bitch, I walk with a chopper.
Yeah. Next up, Scarlett.
Yo. Since Nike, Cortez, and Capri's, I've been a big body. Scar hair, this the last dance. Ain't no tick-tocky, real cocky. When pussy gets around, it gets Chris Rocky. Took so many dicks up in the ass, now that bitch cocky. Show no emotions, grown up we had to fight tears. Bloodshed, tears shed for anyone who might care. Can't stop, won't stop, the finish line is right there. Creep up in their dreams, pin game, give them nightmares. I don't dick ride, bitch, I ride dick. Mob shit put place and skip states like I'm John Wick. The Glock is a molester. Touching niggas without consent. And my fist is a compressor. Metal stone to leave an axe, how I ain't flavor with these hoes. I don't punch that way. Fucking for bands and catching AIDS. I ain't cut that way. With your cheap ass. Should throw a bunch of donuts at your sweet ass. This the type to blow you off the globe and make you relapse. Me and Tim dunking on your bitches like a relapse. Tell them kiss the ass inside my hole in case they youngest trapping off the Android. Claiming that they fair one, they'll air one. Nigga, that's the same song that Sam sung, but now he missing. Probably swimming with shit that I could do. I'm stopping you. Even Kim know it's possible. I move weight, snatch place like a smooth shake, make toothaches. When I move cake, then I vacate with a dick that I ride D on. Better than Celine, fuck you mean? I turn a nigga crispy for the cream. Nigga, just keep it a Fendi with me, just keep it a bean. Keep it P, I'm the first thing that John has ever seen.
Scarlett snapped. Now I will say, this beat is a lot better than that first beat. I'm highly disappointed that Southside has something like this. This is an up-tempo beat where you can approach it in a couple different ways compared to that other beat that was kind of boring. It was uninteresting. It was pretty lame. So this second cypher definitely had a leg up because they had a better beat to actually flex on, and you could approach it in a multitude of different styles. Next up, we got Skilla Baby.
I fuck with Southside, cause I know he got my back. I'm the richest young nigga doing this shit without a plaque. Pushing records out the studio, I treat it like my trap. Henry from BMF ain't doing shit without my strap. I'm a self-made millionaire, nobody put me on. I ain't trying to make no friends in this shit, nigga, I'm grown. I ain't standing in no nigga entourage to do a song. 5 jail calls a day, I don't like talking on the phone, nigga. Neck froze, nigga, all my bitches cold, nigga. All my hoes come with French tips and white toes, nigga. The studio was made for me, my money long, nigga. Hustle strong, I got money older than an old nigga. Boss man from the D, man, low key, this shit just hit me. I'm leaving the club, I'm trying to euro on these bitches trying to get in with me. Nigga, I'm a jaywalker, what that mean, a walking ticket. Any nigga ever win against this shit, them niggas finished.
Skilla Baby mid, but lyricism ain't his bag, you know. We're gonna go to, oh wow, Cash Cobain.
Okay, Shizzy, all I rap about is fucking. Cuz on my bitches, they bustin'. Okay, walk inside the club with that shit tucked in. Okay, it costs about $1 for me to go clubbing. Okay, fast bars, fast cars, and my budget. Oh, and I'll still be on the block, bitches love it. I am not trying to discuss it. Ain't about the money, then fuck it. But old teachers are cutting. All my bitches be studying. These niggas wanna be friends. I am not trying to be buddy. Top 5 says you're nothing. Not mine says you bugging.
You stink, nigga. What the hell? Yo, Cash Cobain, y'all keep trying to make this nigga a thing. Was he whispering on the mic? What do you thought he had auto-tune and shit? Like, why was you whispering, my nigga? Like, see, this is what I'm talking about, man. Stick to songs. Like, I think half this class should have skipped out on the cypher. Next up, we got Lay Banks. I'm not gonna go too hard because I'm not targeting niggas with hate. But come the fuck on, man. I know you're not niggas ain't cypher rappers these days. You know, Cash Cobain clearly never went through that circuit of coming up, which we losing recipes out here. But let's get to Lay Banks. Hopefully she kind of makes up for this. Mexican OT and Scarlett definitely shine.
Yeah. Since I got my weight up, I've been feeling heavy. 19, but I'm my own boss, so I'ma hold it steady. Never been a type to glow the boast, but I could do the most. I'm the youngest turned, no I ain't older, but I'm overhoes. My music dope, they overdose. Giving what's needed, what bitches don't do. I'm so conceited, like what I don't do. Made a few milli just off of Pro Tools. I don't need makeup to post on socials. Bitches ain't seeing me, fuck my vocals. Differences with me, I never been dependent. Never need a nigga to do shit, these hoes be codependent. Hate it when I say these niggas give me the ick, ain't understand it. But if I said it, then I fucking meant it. No corrections, Steady bursting bubbles and bruising egos. Just being me though, my body Tito and bitches Cheeto. Lot of shit you seen these bitches doing, yeah, I started it. Party music, no, I ain't created. I was part of it, the evolution. All the shit these hoes doing, yeah, I was first to do it. But I ain't tripping, stay original. Manifested everything I got this moment biblical. I work for it, yeah, I said I manifested everything I got this moment biblical. I work for it, yeah, big bangs.
She kind of, she had caught a wave, but there's certain parts in here you could tell they doing like cuts and stuff. They probably done performed these verses maybe 3-4 times to try to get the shots they wanted. But in the midst of that, you'll hear certain cuts where it's like they'll be on one part of the beat and then it's like another part of the beat and it's kind of like still on beat, but it's off beat. I'm sure y'all caught that because I definitely caught that. So it's parts that just didn't match up. She did kind of jump off the phone when she was like, you know, my body Tito, y'all a Cheeto. She kind of, that went viral a couple days ago because people was like, oh my God, this is garbage. She sucks. Because she was off beat, but it seems to me she was trying to find, she was literally trying to go into like a different pocket because she got right back on beat. So I think that was purposeful, but you know, she's 19. She the youngest. I would expect her to have the weakest bars, and she didn't. Cash Cobain, Skilla Baby, Bossman D-Lo, Big Gangsta Plug. Maya the Dawn done did a lot better shit than what she did on this, but again, I do give some leniency on that first group because of the terrible beat selection. But these are our freshman 10 from XXL this year with their Cypher. Left a lot of room for improvement. Left a lot to be desired on the table. Definitely left a lot of crumbs. Shit, left most of the entree, if I gotta be honest. And we gotta stop doing ciphers for people that are not cipher artists. I think that's what it is. The best way that you can tailor to the new generation is if you're going to do a cover, you're going to do promotional detail, do a show. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all could have put that same setting together, let them niggas perform one of they new songs that they finna drop, one of they popular songs. A new song will be fire though. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all invest some time to learn your new shit. Come break an all new record on the XXL freshman stage, right? Because that gives their fans a reason to tune in. Oh shit, I've been following this artist for the last 2-3 years. I was hoping they was gonna get on the XXL freshman cover. They made it there, and they get to break an all new song in a showcase that we get to watch from home. We don't gotta like, oh y'all niggas did that shit in New York. Ain't nobody coming to New York. Fuck that. Y'all got the technology to do it live. Y'all doing live shows essentially with the Cypher. Let them niggas break a new song. Stop trying to force that onto these new artists because it makes them look undesirable. It makes them look less experienced than they really are. And it puts them in a light that they're not actually tailored to. It makes your whole presentation look amateur, even though y'all are XXL who's been around since the 90s. The fuck is going on? Even the acapella shit, because you know they do those little acapella joints that lead up to the actual cipher. That shit's not working either, right? Y'all might as well. Here's the game. Here's the game changer. Do the fucking show and do a Genius type interview where niggas could talk about the actual song that they're breaking on the XXL show, right? Oh, I was writing it. This is what was in my mind. Oh, what did these lyrics mean? Oh, I meant this, that, and the third. Do a fucking lyrical breakdown. I don't want to give y'all my IP because that's something that I've been doing on my show, but shit, take it. Fuck it. I don't care. Do a lyrical breakdown of the brand new song that they're performing on the XXL Freshman stage. Yeah, I used to do a freshman tour years ago, or at least a couple dates with those artists. Resources have changed. I get it. So do a show. And it ain't gotta be with a crowd. Y'all could get fucking, y'all, man, whatever city y'all film this shit in, y'all could have got 50 bystanders to come do the show and cheer for niggas. You know what I mean? Could have paid them niggas $75 to come show up for 3 hours or some shit. Like, why is it that a nigga like myself gotta tell y'all corporations how to run y'all fucking business to entertain the people? Real J Nolan inside the industry. I'm here. I'll host it if you want. Shit. But yeah, that's my show. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let me know who your favorite was out of that cypher. Okay? Because somebody had to come out on top. Somebody had to look good to y'all. Let me know who y'all felt was the best. And one more time, I'm going to talk about this all week until we finally get there. Saturday, I would say 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live music review, playing independent music, giving y'all live feedback. I'm not going to go as hard as y'all as I do these industry artists. I do hold them to a higher standard because these niggas be having record deals, promotion, marketing, booking agents, tour agencies behind them. They should definitely be coming out with a lot more polish on their motherfucking presentation, but I ain't gonna go as hard on y'all as I do them, all right? But I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Much love and respect. I see y'all in a bit, okay? Peace.
Yeah, king of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden, they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross somebody came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.